Richard Allen Rick Nielsen is the lead guitarist, backing vocalist, and primary songwriter of the rock band Cheap Trick. For the band's first few albums, Nielsen wrote the majority of the material himself. He is well known for having many custom-made guitars from Hammer Guitars, including his famous 5-neck guitar. Career: Nielsen formed Cheap Trick in 1972 with drummer Brad M. Carlson, a Rockford, Illinois native. Before Cheap Trick, he was in a number of bands, including Nas, Grim Reapers, and Fuse. The latter recorded a one-off debut album released on Epic Records which sold poorly. After the record failed to gain any attention, the band moved to Philadelphia and the band changed their name to Sick Man of Europe. The group toured Europe unsuccessfully in 1972 and returned to Illinois in late 1972. Upon their return to Rockford, Nielsen and Carlos added bassist Thomas J. Peterson and vocalist Randy Xeno Hogan. In 1974, Hogan left the band and lead singer Robin Zonda joined after his contract with the Wisconsin resort was completed. The band then was renamed Cheap Trick. Appearance: the appearance of Nielsen on stage was influenced by Hunt's Hall of the Bowery Boys. Nielsen wears a flipped-up old-style ball cap, Nielsen's face resembles Hunt's Hall, and some of Nielsen's on-stage antics have been compared to Hall as well. Nielsen's use of a black-and-white checkerboard motif on his clothing was in line with the use in other parts of pop culture, including checkerboard Vans sneakers, that feature in the 1982 movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High. The uniqueness Rick brings to each concert is his playing a different guitar for every song. One song that is pretty much played at each event is Dream Police. During the segment of the song where he sings his solo he also throws out to the crowd hundreds of his guitar picks. On April 23, 2012, Rick Nielsen and the board of the Burpee Museum of Natural History in Rockford, Illinois, unveiled plans for Rick's Picks, an exhibit that tells the story of Rick's passions for guitars, music and rock and roll. Visitors will be able to see a collection of Rick's guitars, personal items, stage clothing and Cheap Trick memorabilia. The exhibit is now open to the public. Nielsen appeared on an episode of the History Channel's show American Pickers that originally aired on March 11, 2013 on an episode titled Cheap Pick. The show followed the standard format with the show's two stars, Mike Wolfe and Frank Fritz, picking Nielsen's various storage units full of items he has acquired through his years on tour. On April 6, 2013 Nielsen appeared on an episode of NPR's Wait Wait. Don't Tell Me show as a guest on the segment called Not My Job. On October 17, 2014, Nielsen appeared on CBS's Late Show with David Letterman, playing with the rock band Foo Fighters. Nielsen made a guest appearance on the Foo Fighters' 8th studio album Sonic Highways, Equipment. Nielsen has owned about 2,000 guitars over the years and now has about 250 instruments. Guitars: Fender Custom, Gibson Explorers, Gibson Les Pauls, Gretsch Malcolm Young Signature Guitar, Hammer Guitars, Gretsch White Penguin, Amplifiers, Fender Deluxe Reverb, Fender Blues Devil, Effects and Misc. Crybaby Rack Mount Wah, Shure Wireless Units, Audio-Tech Guitar Products Source Selector 1x6 Rec Mount Audio Switcher used for switching between guitars. References. Further reading, Greg Cott. Cheap Trick, The Rockford Fills. Chicago Tribune. Retrieved January 23, 2011. External links, Cheap Trick official site.